Alright everyone, welcome back to Belzebub, where warriors don't read books. This is session 2. I have not uploaded the first session yet, and as it turns out, this is the first time in all of the months I've been broadcasting on Beam, now Mixer, where the VOD has vanished after I broadcast it. So it's not possible to watch until I actually upload it. Compounding this, I just noticed during the pre-stream that the overlay chat that I have on for my local recordings, really for the stream too, was off, because I turned it off near the start of last session during the opening cinematic. So all of that chat has also been lost to the ether, except for me responding to it. It's like the old days when I streamed and uploaded the VODs without, giving, any, chat overlay. The dark days. Anyway, we just belted out some break the rules. My throat is undoubtedly falling apart, and we're getting started at 6, which means that, sure enough, I will overheat in this room. It's typically why I like to broadcast and record at night during the summer. But that's okay. We're going to save Tristram, everyone. Because don't worry, we have it better than anyone in Tristram. It's true. We are playing with the glorious, the famous, the ultimate Chucklefuck. Now, the volume levels are the same, so everything should be fine. But we can dream, right? Yes. So, Glorious Chucklefuck was chosen and named because of the original 3 classes. He is certainly the most difficult to play, for reasons that I have gone over on numerous occasions during the last session, but we'll recap. So, in the base game, there are 3 distinct classes: Warrior, Rogue, and Sorcerer, but they didn't have anything other than 1 unique skill to each of them, and that's nigh useless for all 3 of them. Your primary skills in this game were spells, which anyone could learn, so long as you had the minimum magic. Well, sorcerers can have the most magic, and magic certainly influences your spell capabilities, whereas warriors can have the least magic. So, for much of the game, the warriors' offense consists of chasing after enemies slowly and swinging at them with a weapon. You could use a bow, but that's the rogue's specialty. You can't exactly have a shit ton of dexterity either. The warrior specialty is surviving a few hits and demolishing people with melee, which can be really difficult when you open a door and see a room full of ranged dudes, or when you get down to the levels of hell and you have to chase after succubi. Those ended up being the bane of my existence as a younger player playing Diablo. Chasing after those fucking succubi. Your best hope, as I demoed off in the last session with one, like Ramen the river pisser, is to corner them and pound them into submission, which, for the succubi, can be a power fantasy. It depends on what you're into. Now, this is not just basic Diablo. This is modified. This is the Belzebub mod.
I can't get there from here.
Shut up. No one likes a quitter, which you can find information about there. It changes a variety of things in the game. It effectively creates a Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 hybrid. Instead of just 8 potion slots, I currently have 15 because I'm wearing a belt. There's rare items, there's set items, fucking guides in this game to take your fucking money. There's stashes. There's this asshole Tremaine the priest here.
All I can do now is pray for us all.
That's all he has to fucking say. Quests that were left on the cutting room floor, not included in the released version of Diablo, have been added in with this modification. Yes, speed walking. Town walk speed increase, because holy shit. There's a... Ogden? Behave out here. There's a waypoint system As if the game needed that, considering when you reached certain levels of the horrors beneath Tristram, you would unlock access to, say, something like the catacombs. In single-player Diablo, your single-player game would always save its progress and what you cleared and what you threw on the ground, even in Tristram. Belzebub mod does not do that. The dungeon will not stay cleared, it's all, like, randomly generated again. And I have the stash, because if I throw shit on the ground and quit out of the game, it will be gone to the sands of time. So, our character here, Glorious Chucklefuck, has most of his stat points in strength, with some in dexterity and vitality. I haven't put a single point into magic. He has the Undead Crown, King Leoric's drop, granting lifesteal, an Iron Amulet, which is just a trash thing because I haven't found a better one. We're wielding the Vicious Sword, which we got towards the end of last session. This game does not contain a secret cow level. That was a joke that was fulfilled in Diablo 2. Vicious Sword, Claymore. We're wearing Arcane's Valor, which is a unique ringmail that was very painful to obtain. For shield, we got a little bit of resistance, just not a big deal, we just want the shield. We're wearing the Ring of Truth and the Imperium Band. Ring of Truth is something that you get from Pepin after clearing out the Piss Spring. And Imperium Band is something that you get for turning in the Skyrock to Griswold. That's his father's ring, in which he inserted a piece of the Skyrock inside the ring, and suddenly it does all of that. And a Pearl Belt of the Ox, which gives us some magic resist and plus 10 to strength. Also, Lethal, what are you shaking your head about this time? We have nothing in the secondary weapon slot. Stat-wise, we deal a nice amount of damage. If we're facing animals, we do even more. 80% to hit. Defense-wise, we have a 50% block chance. Our resistances aren't the most amazing of all time, but that's okay. We're not that far in the game. And magic-wise, this character, no. That said, we have read some books, and we've sold some others, courtesy of our Put Magic On gear. So, warriors don't read books, but Chucklefuck is an exception. He breaks the rules. Well, this is Diablo 1, and that was Diablo 2. It's a difference. There's no jungle in this game. Lethal. Now, the idea for playing this came from Warlord Mal, who was doing a hardcore sorcerer playthrough. He was playing as the easiest class in Diablo. He was revisiting it, and I had never heard of the Belzebub mod, and he's the one who showed that off. I got some spoilers to go through with that series, though, because that series has ended. So, fair warning to you all. It has concluded. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the sorcerer died. He got stun-locked by the Smith. What the fuck's he doing in the game? And he couldn't escape. And Mal, perhaps, is either too honorable or not quick enough to just close out of the game, like any smart player playing hardcore would. I played hardcore mode. Well, he wasn't technically playing hardcore, it was just like an imposition he put on himself. But in Diablo 2, whenever I played hardcore characters, I fucking had my fingers near Alt-4 and F4 at all time. That's right.
That stench. Is it me? Or are there zombies down here?
Great, I'm glad you said that line again, bro. It was a good line. It was so good that we did it multiple times. Alright. Scroll of Resurrect doesn't help us at all. Book of Holy Bolt. That can go in the book pile with everything else. Yes, the warrior is the canonical protagonist of Diablo 1. He is the one canonically who has enough willpower to defeat Diablo, and then nothing bad happens. The rogue ends up becoming Bloodraven, whom you fight and defeat in Act 1 of Diablo 2, and the sorcerer ends up becoming the summoner, whom you fight and defeat during the middle of Act 2. Who has a very obnoxious arcane sanctuary, and at the end that takes you towards, like, the tombs of Taj Rahal. Am I playing the Dark Warrior expansion pack after this? I don't even know what that means, Chaos. You'll have to explain. Really, I'm just looking for the stairs to level 6. I've cleared out level 5 before, and those definitely aren't the stairs. So, we've talked a bit about how the warrior doesn't get to have fun with using magic. Well, that means that he really doesn't have much in the way of a crowd control option. This is what he does, the crowd control. Finds a choke point and gets a workout. Tremendous. Now, we do have a lot of armor class since we started wearing Arcane's Valor, despite the pain that it took to retrieve it. Oh, Hellfire. No, we're not going to be going through Hellfire. This Belzebub mod doesn't include Hellfire, and quite frankly, I don't really include Hellfire. I certainly have played Hellfire, and Nah, we're good. There's a monk class. I can't really tell you about how good it was, though. In part because, well, now it's been a long time since I've played Hellfire. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't memorable for me. Yes, so here we are, plodding along. That's what you do in Diablo. Plod along, and hack things apart. Didn't Blizzard North develop Hellfire? We'll destroy these Crimson Reapers with our Claymore. There's a Book of Blood. We've already retrieved Arcane's Valor, though, so it doesn't really do anything for us. No, not Monk the Detective. Just a nice, relaxing stroll through Diablo 1. Low maintenance, not that much difficult. Now, we have not died, despite the danger that we've put our characters in. But I'm not playing this with a hardcore mindset, so if we died, it would just be a setback. That block chance at work, folks. We're on level 5. The Butcher was on level 2. We could have skipped him. We did not skip him. We defeated him. We also defeated King Leoric, who was a tougher challenge. Actually fled from King Leoric. Had to go back to him. With an appropriate weapon for undead. That we spent a shit ton of money on. Stop it. Yellow. 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 How's it going, Ginger Ale? It did. It served its purpose. It got us the crown. Which ensures that I don't really have to worry about health regen, unless I'm having a lot of damage dished my way. Which hasn't really happened since we got Arcane's Valor. Rare helmet. All these books. We'll collect them and throw them in the burning pit later. Along with our hopes and dreams. This is what I get for not pursuing the level 6 waypoint. during
I
the
can't
last
get
session.
there from here.
Having to go through level 5 again, just like the old days. Of course, I did also take the time at the end of last session to comb through that infested cellar full of worms, which was a quest that was left on the cutting room floor for Diablo 2. Diablo 1, excuse me, and was pretty much added in Diablo 2 with all the damn maggots that you fight. Oh no, they were definitely... Well, they were upright, like 1T, Chris Lanza. Look at all these friends. Friends. Friends? I know, right? You're welcome. Right. Alright, let's do it.
Not enough mana.
Don't you tell me there's not enough mana. It's quitter talk. Hey, Vic. Only a few weeks until you're back home, right? Unless your parents have talked you into moving there? I know. Such showers. Such shinies. Now, another thing about the Belzebub mod is that there's no 5,000 gold piece stacks. All the gold is pooled into one stack. On the original Diablo, you'd have to worry about inventory management, or just throw the gold on the ground. In town, because you could only carry like 5,000 stacks. So if I had like 20,000 gold, that'd take up 4 inventory spaces. We have Foul Wing here. We have a pack of champions next to that unique, which are slowing me down. Raid soft also, you may very well be part of the problem. If so, shame.
I can't get there from here.
Look, Go Man, I'm trying to reach out here. I'm busy. Don't you twirl at me. No one likes you. Yes, there is a Necromancer class. I've not tried any of the classes that the Belzebub mod adds, but I know some folks from the last session were very interested in the mod. If you're here in chat and you have played it, why don't you talk and share your experiences with each other? Because so many folks are like, I gotta download this and install this. And I know half those people never do.
I can't get
They're just
there from
broken
here.
dreams.
I can't get there from here.
Bonesaw? Alas, Chaos Mole. Alas. We have another champion pack here. Fanatic Shadow Beasts. Those do count as animals, and I deal a nice amount of damage to them, along with Bite the Stalker there. These choke points are very damn nice. The catacombs are just as good, if not better, with those choke points than the cathedral above is. When we start getting to the caves in hell levels, which starts at level 9, we're going to have some real difficulty finding choke points to do this at. Which is also, coincidentally, where there's a lot more range shit to make the game harder for us. Hey, it's not my fault the denizens of hell aren't smart enough to deal with this shit. Okay? Look. Aren't undead like the Theater of Mephisto, Lord of Hatred? He should have done a better job, okay? There's the Skyrock, of course, we've already retrieved that for Griswold. Ow. My face hole. The magic rock. Well, maybe Mephisto should have used his build points on a smarter strategy. Huh? What do you think about that? I don't know, Alexander. How can there be any more questions to ask me? I've had several Q&As. I think it's done. I think all the questions are over. I'd be surprised. Every day on the internet is a surprise. Yeah, well, Def Evan, you're also a terrible person. That's why. That's right, I said it. You're a terrible person. Well, you don't have any treasures in Herodric cubes, you understand? You have quite a treasure there, and then get fucked. I am really liking the sword that we bought, this vicious sword. It's doing great work for us. That plus 75% enhanced damage. I'd like enjoy a faster attack speed, but this works out pretty well. Oh, Imdicky's Wrestling Revolution 3D got added to Steam. You better believe I used my Steam wallet money that I've gotten from selling trading cards and safes and shit on that fucking thing. I am all for supporting Imdicky. That wasn't even like... There was a moment's hesitation where I put it on like the wish list and I'm like, I'll think about it. And 2 days later I'm like, nah, I'll buy it. I've enjoyed his games way too much over all the years. Just look up Imdicky on Steam. You'll find it. It's his only Steam game. Time for everyone's favorite part of Diablo. Where the fuck are the stairs down? Don't you enable Grant. Damn it, Bobo. Alright, we found the stairs. Up to level 4 and down to level 6. Great. So thrilled. We might have had an easier time finding these damn stairs if I had taken the level 4 waypoint teleporter and maybe found the level 5 stairs.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Alright, what do you have for us? We have the red bow of the boar. We have the cruel cow. We have the pain crest. We have the grey dagger. We have the steel axe of weakness. Alright, good axe, everyone.
Oh, what can I do for you?
We're definitely not going to be shaving that for later. Still worth some nice money. We'll take it. Sometimes the cursed items, if they're really bad, will sell for nothing. I know, Chris Lonzo, the idea of equipping something that's unidentified. What a novel concept. I don't think we're going to find anything better than what we got. I'm looking out for belts and shields. And I suppose, technically, if I do find a better weapon. An Axe of Verve, I do want to keep the shield. That extra block chance is so useful. And has saved us. Oh, the Sword of Enlightenment for +6 to magic. I don't care. Do I really need to repair anything here? We can repair the shield a little bit. 35. cursed items aren't a problem to, like, unequip and get rid of in this game. Alright. Let's put on the magic pajamas. Holy shit! We've cleared out the storage again. Remember whenever that first page used to be taken up entirely by books? What's our mana pull up to now? A whopping 25. Woo! What do our spells consist of? Includes a town portal we can't cast, right? That's right! Town portal costs 32 mana and we got 25. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Alexander, that's something that you do in the game. But another option that you'd have is right down here at the bottom, one of these. I think it was over on this side. I'd have that option that switches me to attacking my team members. I could always put the sword to you. Still have a scroll town portal, right? Good. Off to level 6 we go. Alright. So using that town portal scroll wasn't really necessary. Good talk. Glad we did it. We have these unseen guys who like to materialize right next to you. We have the Overlord Foundation that the Butcher is based off of. Dum-de-dum. Now these unseen guys, when they're low on health, will try to run from you to heal up. Because health regeneration in original Diablo is very real and very noticeable, even on normal difficulty. And you don't exactly have a convenience like poison damage to prevent that from happening. Fucking rude! Times like that being the rogue is nice, when you're like, that shit's trapped. What the fuck? So last session was the find books everywhere session. This session is a holy shit, he's all an ass. Quick, find a choke point. Begin! That was a ring that dropped. Highly doubt it's as good as either of the rings we're wearing. You want a piece? Come on. You too? And you? How about you? And you? Is the family reunion done? We good? Good. Dr. Swing, that's right. Should not be as fucking funny to me. Maybe it's because I've missed you, Lethal. And that was a pity laugh. That surely was what it was. Couldn't have been anything else. Alright, we'll read the mythical book in a bit. I know, warriors don't read books, but it unlocks the... Alright. Bile Froth the Pitmaster. Good heavens, they're putrid. So, let me see if I can remember my Diablo canon here from the original Diablo manual, or the strategy guide. I had both. So, overlords, if memory serves, are angels who have been placed in a chamber full of mirrors, or this just may have happened to the first Overlord, and had their skin entirely reversed and flipped around. So think about that whenever you look at them. With all manners of hooks, basically some shit right out of Hellraiser. I'm not liking our chance to hit here. What the hell is that shit? Oh, that's rude. I did not mean to cast this. You've upset me all. Don't you run from me. Mom, they keep stepping away from me. How dare they take diagonals? What is this plotting shit? They're all slowly healing. Don't run. Only I may run. Yes, Bobo. Don't do that. Thank you. Thank you for the copy pasta, Death Evan. Surely, Grant, everyone appreciates the mammoth text blob. Yes, I'm sure that's the first time you've ever had that problem, Grant. Yes, just about everyone who has copy-pasted shit in my chat ends up going through the copy-pasta shame moment. We'll call it. Scroll of Warp, ooh, oh my. Also, we leveled up. We're a whole level 15 now. Well, the armor class does help. I have a whopping armor class of 58. You'll notice I really haven't gotten hit much, and I do recover that health pretty nicely. Being stun-locked is a real problem in this game, and it happens to both you and the enemies. You've seen in the case of that Overlord right there, who tried to flee from me. Like, I don't want anything to do with this motherfucker right here. And Chucklefuck's like, nope, get over here. And just constantly kept hitting him to death. In part, that's what makes Arcane's Valor so powerful. That extra hit recovery. Well, I'd rather block than get hit and be stunned.
Lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
Never have to get hit. Tell that to Warlord Mal. We have the Cold Death Archer, which I'm pretty sure is a new addition from this mod, because I don't recall cold damage being a thing. I swear I don't. I don't recall cold skeletons being a thing, or they fucking freeze you and shit. You know what? You guys can have that fucking library. I don't care enough about it. Just because I could get it doesn't mean that that would be of any use to me. Other than selling or maybe reading and then never using. No, I don't need more books. I mean, hey, y'all can have that room. And Neveza, there's your answer. Fucking, this damn floor is the trap floor. You hear those people laughing in the background? That's why it's the trap floor. I knew I should have stayed out of Thailand. Well. Oh, good. Great. Baron Zagan. Zagan. First name Carl with a K.
Not enough mana.
Ain't no party like a Claymore party, because a Claymore party don't stop. I'm tired of running. You better run. Face tanking. You get caught up in the face tanking. Great. Glad we did it. Studded leather armor. And an amulet. I don't think that's how the title succession works. That'd be cool, though. Wouldn't mind. Grant, you have to be a bit clear. Sometimes I can't tell with all of your troll attempts. You're too oblique for me. No, there's car titles, there's house titles. Why would titles be illegal? In that case, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Yellow. Bag. Alright, we're going in. And these guys really want to defend these bookshelves. It's a shame I don't fucking care. We heard that the desecrator of books was coming down to level 6. Summon forth the militia. The up left corner is tiny text, I know. It's level 6. We're not halfway through the game. We're not far from halfway, but we're not halfway.
I can't get there from here. I can't get there from here.
Believe in yourself. Alright, listen here, motherfucker. You are bad. And everything you've ever loved is bad. Stop being bad.
I can't get there from here.
You know, Warrior, you're being really negative this session. Come on. Welcome to the Tilda world. All you motherfuckers are gonna die. A minor complaint about the new belt feature that's been added and the hybrid between Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. In Diablo 2, this column would be reserved for mana potions. Now, it's not. Potions go wherever the fuck they want along with scrolls. It's great. Would have been funny if that didn't actually do what I expected it to do whenever I clicked on that. been like, that wasn't supposed to happen. Wait a fucking second. Ooh, Scroll of Stone Curse. Now that's something where if you draw that book early, before you fight the Butcher, or really any, like, singular target boss, not any but many, that's really powerful. Unfortunately, to even use that scroll, it requires a magic of 33 and a level of 5. We'll sell it. I mean, it does mean we'll have to visit Adria, but we'll sell it. Alright. Magic Buckler? Alright. Alright, we're still concluding. Fuck that room. This room's probably full of hell as well. Well, I'm not gonna be so much of a cheap ass to run all the way back to the fucking waypoint. I'll just buy more scrolls at Down Portal. Let's go.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What do we have? What do we have? We have the Beast Sever. We have the Grey Axe of Might. We have the Fiend Pelt. We have Armor of Tears. We have the Grey Amulet, resist cold plus 15%. I prefer the chance to hit. The Red Ring, resist fire. Blue Cap, resist lightning. The Red Club of Flame. And the Rusted Buckler of Sturdiness.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Alright, what do we have here? We have blah. That's what we have. Helm of the Eagle. Not worth it, champ. Any super swag weapons? No, I hate you. Light radius increased. I could stab you in the throat. Geed, what you selling?
Greetings.
Helm of Warmth. Heavy bow. Get in there. How much money do I have? Word!
Over here.
750 gold just to have a look at this motherfucker. I hate you. What do you have? The Amulet of Zest plus 3 to Vitality. I'm not spending 19,000 gold on that. I'll wear the plus 7% chance to hit. Me and my soothing voice. Pull time!
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Yep, totally in search of answers. What do we have here? Some full rejuve, some increased strength for 10 minutes. I do wonder how much that increases the stat. I tell you what, let's fucking give it a spin. We'll give it a spin. I had 5,000 gold pieces sitting around. We'll give it a fucking spin. Hold on, I gotta buy those scrolls at Town Portal. We'll buy 3. I mean, I have the spell, I just can't cast it. Let's go. Those cold death archers are like, are you sure that you didn't want to have the extra resistance to cold? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. Like, are you really sure? How sure are you, Grimith? I played Torchlight. I didn't have much interest in Torchlight. I've looked at it, and I was like, well, that looks an awful lot like Diablo. Don't you flee from me. It's rude. If only I may flee.
I can't get there from here.
Barrel hell. Can you even get out of there? It looks like you can. How about that? Good work, champ. Yes, Diablo 1 hype. Archer hell? Archer hell. Alright, so would you describe my voice as soothing? For Alexander Thross typing that out. We created a poll. Critically acclaimed, nationally famous, internationally famous even, broadcaster here in Grimith. They slew of viewers across all platforms. 80% of the audience has voted yes. Good talk, everyone. That means 80% of the audience is not wise. Why did you dump wisdom? Damn it, people. We got a rare ring. Might be better than one of the 2 rings we're currently wearing. I doubt it, but it's possible. Okay, there's our stairs to level 7. That's actually not too far from the special stairs. You're playing a wizard? Alright. I mean, you do get will save bonuses anyway from being the wizard. Don't fucking need that shit in wisdom. Mm-hmm. I see. Yellow. Yellow, hello. Alright, we're gonna go visit the Chamber of Bone, everyone. The Chamber of Bones. Cold death camping? We're just gonna hack along here with the most plotting of classes in this game. The most basic, the hardest class, the warrior. I have cleared the game with all 3 classes. Warrior, rogue, and sorcerer. And I gotta say, the time spent as a warrior was simultaneously the most and least exciting. Probably actually, I wouldn't say most exciting, most profane. There we go. Particularly when I'm chasing ranged units. Ranged enemies around. That's fun. Monk is in the Hellfire expansion, which does not count.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Now, the Belzebub mod adds 3 classes of its own. I can't speak to those. I don't know how they play. Yeah, so those horned demons can charge you and do a nice impaling bit of damage on you. Get close to them, though, so they won't charge you. Hello, Inferno. So, did you actually end up trying out this mod after all, Inferno?
Not enough mana.
How did you feel? Why? Why? You're watching this. Why did you do that? I mean, you can attack with your fist. You can certainly attack with your fist. I deal 10 to 10 damage with my fist. This game certainly was released by Blizzard in the mid-90s, yeah, and you could play it on Battle.net. There were no serial keys. There was also no, like, separate section for, like, multiplayer, like, kit games and characters. So anything that you could play single player... Well, no, there was. There was a separate section because questing was different in single player and multiplayer. Like, King Leoric wasn't around in single player games, and neither was Arcane's Valor. Diablo 2, though, had, like, an open Battle.net and a closed Battle.net system. Well, I didn't have to grind like a mofo to defeat the Butcher Inferno. Well, maybe you should have picked up something besides an axe. How about that? I'm sure if you got Arcane's Valor on level 5, you could have come back and killed the Butcher. I'm wearing Arcane's Valor. 40% faster hit recovery, plus 10 to Vitality, armor class of 25. I don't like these guys, in large part because I can't steal life from them. And that's rude. It's like they're already dead, so I can't steal their life. How am I supposed to crowd control with this guy? You don't. You just pray. You just pray to whatever god you worship. I mean, I get crowd control by going through the broken door, right? I like how we ditched the skeletons. I like how they didn't really come after us. Take care. They're like, man, we don't get paid enough for this. They're like going to clock out. I'm like, oh, okay. Did not mean to pick that. Alright. These guys were very distraught over that. Hey, better, swing, better. Ole! I accept your offering in the spirit in which it was given. Oh, and this is going to be a nice night, too. After I finish broadcasting, I'm going to fix up some bacon. Only 2 pounds. Only 2 pounds. I'm going to go overboard here. I don't want to turn into a Salt Lake tonight. But it will be a good night. There will be bacon. Oh, you know, that actually is a door back there where I can choke point. That's right, just bacon. I might have some bread alongside it. But bacon's the primary focus. Yes, you have lamented thy grant. It's great that you can stream this game and watch it on Xbox. That is a cool function that the Mixer staff have created. No matter what else I might say, the fact that it is doable is cool. Alright. Ah, son of a bitch. Let's get to work, everyone. So how's your day going, folks? Ryan, part of the problem. Yes, fresh meat. Here we are, we're just grinding, you know, as we do. Getting to work down with our arm. A tragedy, people. When does Operation tell that guy to go fuck himself commence, Lethal? How far along are we on the dream? Okay. The usual things. Only 20 hours a week. What the fuck, Lethal? 20 hours? What will you do at that time? Laughing just like the soundtrack is in the background. Alright. I can't possibly hold all these things. We'll see whether any of this stuff is good, though. Give me the sash. And give me a skull cap. We ended up not using the plus 10 to strength elixir thing. Because of course we did. I'm not surprised. Well, Inferno.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Griswold. He can get fucked. Bent bow. Alright, that'll sell for nothing. Calcite Axe. Lot to resist cold. Grey bow of weakness. Staff of the mind. Cap of pain. Plus 4 damage taken from enemies. Alright, alright. That means every time you get hit and take damage, you get an extra 4 points of damage. The Corruption Clasp. Huh. The Corruption Clasp. Well, think about that. I do enjoy my plus 10 strength and my resist magic plus 24%. And the extra slots on the belt. I'll probably sell that too. Gale Knuckle. Plus 3 to strength. Hit points plus 20. Resist magic plus 17%. I don't think that's worth replacing either of these. And Bramble Spiral. Again. What are my weakest resistances? Have the plant expansion? I'm not sure what you're referring to. So probably not. Also Savage. Poor job by Savage. Oh, Hellfire. I didn't remember plants at all in Hellfire. That has been a long time since I played Hellfire. No, this is not Hellfire. We do not have the Hellfire expansion installed. I don't think I'm going to keep any of these things. Bramble Spiral ends up being the most tempting. I mean, it's the same amount of resist. It just spread out over different areas. I take I reduce damage by 5 with that on and 4 with this on. With this ring on, I sacrifice all cold resist. Get a lot more fire and a bit more lightning. I also lose some of my raw magic resist. I don't think I'll keep Bramble Spiral, I think I'll sell it all. And Race Song. Okay.
Whoa, what can I do for you? Whoa, what can I do for you?
So the bow sells for nothing. Kills that axe. Grey Bow Weakness sells for a little bit. We can't sell the Staff of the Mind to him. Cap of Pain sells for nothing. Corruption Clasp. Gale Knuckle. Strong Build of Vitality. And Bramble Spiral. Huh. Now, if I were Bobo the Vulture, and let the free market decide on everything, Bramble Spiral is more valuable than either of my other rings. So per Bobo's logic, that means everything wins. You know what? We'll follow Bobo's logic on this one. We let the free market decide. We'll put on Bramble Spiral. There you go.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
We won't sell the other one, though. But we consider their input. Ooh. We lose out on some of the fire resist. We made up for it with this ring, Bramble Spiral. We get some cold resist back. We get +2 to all attributes, and it's a better shield. That didn't influence the sell price at all. Worth checking. Weapons-wise... No, I won't switch off. No, I absolutely bomb 0. So what are the resistances at now that I've swapped through things? The magic resist is lower. Our block chance is down to 46%. But, we reduce all damage dealt to us by 5. That raw magic resistance won't matter until
a soul in search of answers.
later on in the game anyway. Maybe we'll have a better solution for when we fight the succubi. Maybe. Wait. Alright. We should probably go buy some health potions. Bye-bye, Nevada.
What ails you, my friend?
What ails me? my pains. Alright, then time to load up with more shit. Whoops, forgot to sell that. Oh well. We'll be back in town soon anyway. Forgot to sell Wraith Song. Did I play the pre-release demo? Yes. Bye-bye, Alex. Let's go finish off the rest of these, skellies. Assuming there are any still lingering back here. Or are they all have they all perished? Neat, I'll take it. Damn! Lightning outside? Fuck, it has stormed pretty heavily here the past week. I actually lost power for a few hours several days ago. Alright. This room's a thing. I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Really would love an AoE spell just to pass the time away. No, that wasn't a thing in the originals. Well, if they were all archers, they wouldn't exactly have line of fire, do they? Yeah, raid's off, that's true, but I'm not gonna bother. But we will do that a few times. 69. Nice. A firewall. A circle of ice. Something, right? Oh good, we have some new blood coming in to spice it up. Don't worry guys, we're about through it with this vicious claymore. Don't mind me. A pillow and a blanket. Good, because I'm about to put all you motherfuckers to sleep. Yes, the hypest right arm workout available to you anywhere on Mixer tonight. Level up, bitches! I know, right, Lethal? Lude. Oh my god, there are more at the sides!
Not enough mana.
I know, what a tramp that was, right? I think I'm increasing dexterity more than I should. Hell if I remember how I built this guy ever so long ago. I don't know whether or older Grimith knew how to play the... Oh, not older Grimith. Back in the day Grimith knew how to play this game better than I do right now or not. Guess we'll find out. Time Lord Grimith. Yes, the Lord of Time. Short Staff of Town Portal, Short Staff of Healing.
I can't carry anymore.
Not with that attitude. So yes, this is the warrior's life right here. The rogue with her extra walking speed just fucking backpedals and shoots. The sorcerer's the one who does all sorts of crazy fucking hijinks. The ultimate reward for even doing this, like, it's not as if we're gonna really make great use out of the Guardian spell. We did get treasure though to sell. So I guess
Get
there's
there
that.
from here.
Hello, horn demons. Whoop, 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 whoop. No. Whoop, whoop. Not you. Get out of the way. Nah, bum zero. Oh, and let's give him an ability where he can repair his equipment while he's down in the dungeon, but it permanently lowers durability. That's been modified in Belzebub. It works once every 5 minutes, but it doesn't permanently lower durability. We did, in fact,
I can't carry anymore.
get impaled. Yes, but the Sorcerer's recharge ability works the same attitude once every 5 minutes, and it doesn't permanently lower charges, which makes the Sorcerer even more bullshit. Like, thanks, Sorcerer. You're the best. Arcane knowledge gained. We have a whole 29 mana points, probably with our extra points of magic we have. Holy Shazbot. Let's go.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
I saw something of fragility in there. That's not a good sign. So we have Iron Club of the Night. Light radius decreases. Blue Buckler of Magic. Stormbolt. Red Club of Fragility. Race Song. The Brass Bow of Strength. And the Grand Cap of Dexterity. Fucking, I know. Fucking nightclub.
Whoa, what
We're gonna
can I do
steal
for you?
money and coke from it. Well, that was certainly money that we got. There's no refuting the fact that it's money. You got a better weapon yet, by chance? But it's slow! Oh! Fuck! It's slow! Listen, we tried Outward already. Once. We might try him out again. While I'm in town, I do have a lot of gold. No, it's slow. I enjoy stun-locking things. I can't do that with a slow weapon. Damn Fulchin. Who needs a speed grudge? What are you now, Chad?
Over here.
Alright. Alright. What do you have? Amber Armor of the Wolf. Resist all plus 16%. That's not bad. That's actually something cool for resist gear. But we wouldn't wear that normally because of the fact that we have Arcane's Valor. Thank you for taking my 800 gold pieces, you son of a bitch. Wait, Griswold, where'd you wander off to? Don't you walk around? You're not people.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Why don't we give it a try, and if I don't like it, I'll switch back to the other weapon. Oh, also. Sure. Inferno. It just... It's difficult to come awry, because he only has, like, one item at a time. Well, I had a bunch of money sitting around doing nothing anyway, Kupo Fire. Even if I died, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's not anything I'm gonna regret. I feel like an actual monster in this game right now with its attack speed. Well. No, it's not. Alright, let's find the staircase to level 7. Yeah, Geed's there. That son of a bitch. He's always stealing your money, that Geed. Alright, I think. Yeah, it's close enough to being done. Let's move on. Robe. Full mana potion to start us off. Goes in the wrong slot. Oh, we already knew that was going to happen. Alright, let's get to work here. Well, I've been broadcasting for... Well, I've been locally recording for 75 minutes now. You haven't missed too much now. We killed a lot of skeletons. Well, we dismembered them. You know, just a casual relaxation. We've just bought a new weapon. It has a slow attack speed, which I would not recommend, but we're doing it. Gotta have fun in life. I don't know how we're gonna try and stunlock anything of merit. Or not. Listen, it's not Sokoban. You can figure this out. Here, I built you a bridge. There you go. You did it.
I can't get there from here.
Why are you so mean, Chad? Oh great, these damn familiars. Pretty bird. They have lightning attacks. Not doing bad, not doing bad. I feel as if I should increase dexterity more with this build. Because I need to make sure each of these powerful swings hits. We do a nice amount of damage with these powerful swings already. That's what we accomplished by getting the sword. Holy shit! Nope. All the while, the damn soundtrack continues to laugh at us in the background. No, Inferno. Alright, Wind Flame. Huh. I highly doubt it's going to be good enough to replace Arcane's Valor, But, huh. No, not even if I was a Sorcerer. Arcane's Valor is a stuff, particularly for a Sorcerer, with all the faster hit recovery that you'd wear until you full cleared the game on normal difficulty. And have to be really fucking good to replace Arcane's Valor. The fact that it's the Rogue doesn't help. It'd have to have, for starters, an armor class buff. And then somehow be better than that plus 40% faster hit recovery. Well, it's still Beam. Despite the official name change, all of the materials redirect the mixer. I haven't edited that sub-message since I created it. Just like I haven't edited my confetti cannon since I created it. Primary reason I like to hold down shift whenever I attack is that I hate the character lulzing into the room after something I've accidentally clicked on. So by holding down shift, I ensure that he doesn't move. Because accidental clicking can be a great way to get your ass killed in this game. Rare ring. We'll see what the free market thinks about this new ring. What? I don't understand your question, Grant. No, this game's not permadeath. The only conduct is that we're playing as a warrior. You know, I have to say, I don't know how I feel about these champion packs being added into the mod. I feel as if they make the game, particularly for the warrior, so much harder. Champion packs were something that was very much in Diablo 2, with all these special abilities, but definitely not something that was in the original. Jeez. If the game isn't already hard enough for the warrior, right? Who cares about gold? J2? I'm not J2. Find any good loot this session? It's all been sold except for... I suppose I did buy this Brutal Sword of Piercing from Griswold. And I did replace the Ring of Truth with the Bramble Spiral here. Because I pulled a Bobo and let the free market decide. Oops. We haven't found that many books. In part because I've skipped some of the libraries. There have certainly been books, though. Free bird. Okay. That's gonna be the holes of the blind book. Okay, there's the stairs down to level 8. don't know whether I should continue exploring this floor, then. Other than dealing with the holes in the blind. We'll go do that. We'll make up our mind afterwards. We'll read that in a moment. Once again, warrior being forced to read a book. I could just click over it, but think of the story. Ow. That's half damage from traps, too. There's a winged demon fanatic. He's really excited about his job. Well, he was excited to get fucked, because that's what happened to him. No, this character has not died yet. There's something the warrior does have. It's survivability. Although he can't, you know, he can't crowd control. He has to use the environment to crowd control for him. Don't be walking away from me to heal up. You die. You like it. Yellow. Let's read.
I can see what you see not. Vision milky, then eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. Then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind.
I'd hope not, because we're playing a warrior res mode. Well, hell, even the original Diablo, I didn't have any problems installing the game or running it. It didn't require me to fiddle or tweak with any settings. Just launched perfectly fine. So if there's something that can be said about the original Diablo, is that it's aged well, technically. Inferno is just a feature of Diablo. Like this original game, you just have to kill enemies quick. I'm fine with it. It adds a bit of pressure to you. If I don't kill these enemies, I'm gonna have a bad time. So I don't mind it. I mean, like, it can certainly frustrate me and annoy me. I'm like, motherfucker, it regenerates health quicker than I can deal with it. But it's okay. In Diablo 2, you could resolve that by poisoning enemies. So that they wouldn't regenerate their health. Another amulet, that's useful. Another amulet, that's useful. We'll see whether any of these are better than the trash Wirt was trying to sell us. That has the Fallen. It doesn't have their shamans, though. Shamans were added in the second game. Now that reviving enemy mechanic that was added in Diablo 2, both with the Fallen and the Pygmies, and of course, like, there's other, like, reviving mechanics in the game too, that annoys me. And another amulet, of course. I'm not too much of a fan of that. When I kill them, I want them to stay dead. I don't want them to be revived and not give me any experience points for me killing them again. Now that can, of course, you can certainly make the argument, adds a whole lot of pressure on you too, like you have to kill, like, the shaman dudes or whatever, the revivers. In general, I guess I'm fine with enemies, like, healing. I just don't like whenever they come back after I kill them. I'd like to have a little bit of peace of mind. I put a lot of effort into killing that motherfucker. Only I may come back from the dead, damn it. So much jewelry. So much jewelry. I mean, you gotta do something with your time, right? Let's see what this library is full of. Alright, I can deal with this. It's more convenient for me to deal with anyway. See, what is the vitality at? 30. Wondering when I should start pouring more points into vitality. Maybe one more round of dexterity and then vitality for a few levels, and then back to strength? We'll think about it. I like how I ultimately decided not to, like, skip level 7 after I cleared the halls of the blind. My official ruling on the matter. Well, I won't explore all of it. We're gonna go to town, and then head to level 8. Still have that elixir I haven't drunk yet. They're ever-blazing torches, come on.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. Griswold.
Griswold. Okay, so we have the Wisdom's Wrap. Plus 19 to magic, minus 8 to vitality. Has 16 armor, 5% to resist all, regenerates 1 mana per 5 seconds, plus 1 to the telekinesis spell, and plus 3 to the inferno spell. I wouldn't wear that, even as a sorcerer. The reason why I wouldn't wear that as a sorcerer is because survivability is really hard. And the best defense is certainly a great offense, which you can manage perfectly fine without that plus 19 to magic, especially at the price of minus 8 to vitality. Now, of course, sorcerers don't receive that many hit points per point of vitality. So you can easily make that up with, like, some raw, like, add, like, to hit points items. I don't think I would wear it over Arcane's Valor. I reckon I could see the case for it with plus 19 to magic. It's just... that's too dangerous. Particularly if you combine it with, like, the Harlequin's Crest that Ogden dropped for us earlier. What does my character look like with it equipped? Like that. Because it's a rope. But we will definitely keep it, though. And that's what I was heading to do, because, boy oh boy, with that on, we'll be able to read all the books for sure. All the books for all the spells we won't cast. Let's see, what else do we have? We're going to be selling that. Soul Sever. It's not bad. Too low damage for me, though. We have Amulet of the Fox with plus 14 hit points. And we have Amulet of Radius, light radius increased by 12%. And we have the Optic Amulet, which adds to magic, adds lightning resist, adds light radius, and reduces damage taken from enemies. Which we're going to be replacing our plus 7% chance to hit Iron Amulet with that. The plus 7% chance to hit is certainly valuable. There is no refuting or disputing that. boy oh boy, having that there, particularly with the slow attack weapon, it's useful. I would love to have it, but like the lightning resist is nice, the light radius is nice, and we can reduce the damage we take by an even larger margin. Alright, our resistances are not as trashy. That's good. Frog's Belt, mana -7. Okay. Rings-wise. No. No. That's a no, too. I don't think magic resistance has come up, because there's only a few things that involve just raw magic. But fire, lightning, and cold have all come up. Yeah, we're not going to be putting all these other, like, dinky, like, little plus to magic things in the library, particularly not with the fucking wisdom's ramp we got. That's too much to calculate. We ain't fucking worried about it.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
We have some crowns. We have the Helm of Protection. We have some breastplate now. Shield of Might. Well, we can cast some spells. They're just not particularly great spells. In part because the slow cast time that our character has. It's rough. It's not easy being this character. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother saving this for the fucking library. Now, is there an even better weapon on tap? 3 to 26? Nah. 2 to 12 longsword. That's a very fast attack speed. If we found an awesome longsword, that'd be it. Wonder if the grandfather's still in this game. Type of melee weapon matter for attack speed? It does. And, some weapons deal bonus damage. This one deals 50% extra damage versus animals.
What ails you, my friend?
We're gonna buy 3 of those. I'm gonna put these 2 on the belt. And I guess we're gonna learn. What have I told you? That we would learn. That we would read almost all of these books in our library, except for the magic 68 Book of Elemental. What if we pretended like we had 45 magic? Now keep in mind, the maximum, like, raw magic a warrior can have is 40. If we come across a challenging enough enemy, I'll use the Elixir of Strength. It costs 5,000 gold pieces. I'm not gonna hoard it like a fucking Mega Elixir. I'm just gonna wait to come across something I find worthy of it. Hopefully before it kills me. I guess if it did kill me, that would teach me it was worth it. Holy shit. Wisdom Rat, baby. Still like that sound effect. It's a really good sound effect. I know. Now, can we cast... We have 34 maximum mana here. What's a firewall do for us? That would have been really useful for the Chamber of Bone. What a pity. And Town Portal, thanks to me reading extra books, is now down to 29 mana. We can cast Town Portal, everyone. In addition, we can warp. No, we can't warp. We can't cast that. Telekinesis for 20 mana. We have Lightning, 4 to 6. Let's see here. Our Frost Shard's level 4. Our Firebolt. Our Charged Bolt. Healing. Heal Other. Holy Bolt. Inferno. We have the Guardian spell that we can't cast, that we learned from the Chamber of Bone. And we have Dark Pact, when we can convert 13.8 life into the minimum. The minimum recovery for Dark Pact is over my maximum. At minimum, I recover more mana with my life than I can fit in the orb. That's actually pretty useful. I like that. We're gonna F2 that motherfucker. And then for F3, we're gonna look at Valiant Strike in a bit. I think F3 I want to put on Firewall. F4 we'll put on Town Portal. F5 we'll put on Town Portal. That'll be F4. Alright, what is this new skill? Valiant Strike. Mighty Strike that repels enemies in front of Warrior. Temporarily increases defense. Oh my. Look at that extra to hit. I like it. I like it. We'll roll with it. Let's go ahead and use that shit as F1. Bam. And we're just gonna leave Cleave alone. I like that extra hit. Okay. Our health got lowered there a bit because we put on the Wisdom Wrap. Of Muscle Man too. Alright, with the power of blood magic, we can do a lot of Valiant Striking.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I like it. I mean, we could buy these books. I could learn even more fire. I could learn even more fire. No, we're not gonna buy books. No, we're not buying books. No book purchases. Not after everything we've been through. No purchasing books. Alright, I'm ready. For starters, let's see this cast time. Alright, not literally the worst. That, of course, has a minute-long cooldown. That does almost nothing to my health orb. I like it. I like it. This is good. This is good. We're about to Dark Pact this motherfucker. Yes, unless I'm fighting undead. I love how my immediate reaction is to flee in terror from that. The Fire Clan. Alright, you. Crimson Archer. Hey, buddy. How's it going? How you doing?
Your curiosity will be the death of you.
I didn't even talk to him. Well.
Not enough mana. Not enough. Sorry, did I break your concentration?
Yeah, I know. Curiosity, death of me. Didn't even bother. I'll take his book of heal other. You have quite a treasure there. Jar the Mad. That's why he was fucking mad, everyone. That's why he was mad. Because his library consisted of a fucking book of heal other. I'd be pissed too. I didn't even let him talk. I didn't even bother. Shit. I feel a little guilty. A little bad. And not even just clicking on him, though. Ah, I'll get over it. He aggroed on me. It's not my fault. Yeah, he got rid of my mana, so I drank a full mana potion, and I used my Valiant Drink ability, and I didn't care. It was pretty fun not caring. You should try it sometime. Oh, great. Those things. Great. 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 It's not so much the archers that are a problem. Listen, I'm having a moment here. Do you mind? It's the poison spitters. Listen, you.
Not enough mana.
Damn it. I was gonna make a firewall just for him. Juke. Damn it. That actually does a bit of damage to me. Oh, because they're champion packs. Oh, that would explain it. Ah.
Not enough mana.
No, don't you run from me. Stay out of this. Fucking champion pack. I would have made him care. Elixir of Vitality. Alright. Raises Vitality for 10 minutes. Disgusting. That was rough. Alright, we can read about the Sin War, everyone. Let's learn about it.
Many demons traveled to the mortal realm in search of the three brothers. These demons were followed to the mortal plane by angels who hunted them throughout the vast cities of the East. The angels allied themselves with a secretive order of mortal magi named the Herodrim, who quickly became adept at hunting demons. They also made many dark enemies in the underworlds.
That's good. Nice. What's today's library full of? We can work with you guys. That wasn't bad. This is floor 8. We just silenced Czar the Mad. Didn't even give him a chance to speak. Just upset him. As he tried to defend his library with the Book of Heal Other in it. Yes, the caves do start at level 9. That's very bad, very bad. Very bad. Very bad. We have made a terrible error in coming in here and closing the door. I should not have run in here. But here we are. This is the warrior's worst nightmare here. We have run into more enemies, but at least these are not like minions of a unique or a champion pack. We need to go now. Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, timeout. Hello, waypoint. Alright. I'll be right back. Hold on one moment, enemies. We're coming back for you. Don't you worry.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Pepin!
What ails you, my friend?
Well, what can I do for you?
+10 to dexterity. Neat. Another rumble of thunder outside. Where's Geed at? Geed, you son of a bitch. This, as a matter of fact, is the Belzebub modification, yes. Base Diablo 1 certainly does not look like this. There he is. Greetings. Trash. Alright, we're gonna get a recharge. I'm gonna drink my elixirs, and then we're gonna go out there.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
How effective is it? It fully repairs any item once every 5 minutes. For a Sorcerer, it would fully recharge any staff once every 5 minutes. It does not consume maximum durability or maximum charges like the original skills did in Diablo 1. Out of curiosity, word.
Psst, over here.
Witherite Staff of Enlightenment. I'm not gonna bother. We're gonna wait until we hoard even more books. Because God forbid I sell those things for money. Alright. Serious time. Let's see whether these stack. They do. How much of an increase is that? It's not insignificant. It's good for 5,000 gold pieces. Well, I got stun locked. Rewash, please. I'm not falling for your troll attempts. I know you've been working hard at that millstone for as long as you've been here, but please. Alright, good work, Firewall. Didn't need to drink that, but we did. Oh, that was painful. The amount of spam those guys do is ridiculous. No, don't you go scurrying away from me. You and your damn poison spit. You wanted to fight, so let's fight. Yellow.
In spiritu sanctum. Predictum otium.
I love how I just skip past that. Just click, whatever. Am I broadcasting tomorrow? Don't know. I don't have a set schedule yet. Haven't gotten back to making one. Probably not. Mastery? The hell? I don't know what that descriptor means. Here we go. Here's our fun as the warrior, everyone. Stop it.
I can't get there from here.
Damn people laughing in the background. Alright, we're gonna Dark Pact it up.
Not enough mana.
I feel as if I
Not
failed
enough
my
mana.
firewall that time. Oh well. That's fine. Maybe I tried casting into the wall in an invalid location. Oh well. Unfortunately, with the warrior here, I get one cast. Better not fuck it up. Yeah, that spell was pretty flaccid, everyone. I'll try to do better. That was a moment of ineptitude from all parties there. Hello. Hi. God, it's so beautiful to have a firewall now. Oh, it's so beautiful. Just think of how quickly we'd cleared out the damn Chamber of Bone or many other areas if we just had a firewall. Oh. God. Not really Raz mode. Like, they... Not really bad press for that. Not bad press for the succubi nudity. Wasn't really a problem across the board. Alright, we got an extra 10 hit points there from the vitality. It's not bad. Short staff of Firebolt, that's rare. Like, this game just... Then again, you're, like... You're asking me whenever I was not that old at the time. Whenever it came out, but I can't recall, like... It, like, being, like, a bad press thing.
Here.
At the time, I remember seeing the game... I remember the first time I saw the game at a, a family friend. Like, one of, her older sons was playing it. And, that friend ended up being like one of my brother's friends in school. And I saw the game and I was like, what is this? And I saw the butcher and I was like, dear God! So we're not running into that. These guys, these unseen. I'm happy with these guys. I fight these guys all day. I love how it's still nagging at me a little bit that I didn't bother to let Zar the Mad speak. I just walked past him and started looting his shit. Didn't want to talk to him. Maybe it's because after the last friendly guy who wanted to give us stuff, or at least have a nice chat that we talked to, ended up saying that, Bladeheart the Slayer, that the item he made for us was too good for us, and if we wanted it, we'd have to take it from his cold dead hands, which we did. And it wasn't a very good item. So we have a champion pack of Fire Clan, which I believe I've conveyed my attitude towards how I feel about these damn champion packs.
Not enough mana. Not enough
And this
mana.
damn mod.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
If there's something that I would enjoy being in this modification, it would be like a master list of like toggleable controls. Like, okay, you can customize your experience by doing this or this. Because these possessed guys are fucking ridiculous. Look at how little damage I take from almost everything else compared to a champion pack in this game. Certainly makes the warrior's job a hell of a lot harder. Because that's what the warrior needed. A harder time playing this game. You know that warrior. Man, he's so advantaged, you gotta fucking make this shit more difficult for him. Otherwise, he'll just roll over everything. Whew. Yeah, that entire, like, minion pack of Unseen, complete with their boss, didn't do shit in comparison. These fucking possessed guys. That one we managed to handle. Alright. This is not a mod pack. I am playing with the Belzebub modification, which I've linked before in chat. I can link again. Which includes a list of features on that. The creators of this in beta modification have a blend between Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 in the game, which is why you see a lot of things reminiscent from Diablo 2 in the game.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Great, I didn't want that mana at all or anything. I appreciate it. And one of the numerous changes made to the game are champion packs, because champion packs weren't a thing in the original Diablo 1. Geet is definitely from Diablo 2. Well, so the primary dislikes I end up having about the game after the time I've spent playing it and the time watching my friend Mal play it would be the fact that there's no constant game in your single-player campaign. That it treats single-player games like Diablo 1 multiplayer games are treated. And that would be like all instances are reset and regenerated whenever you load up your character again. Whereas since the single-player campaign, if you cleared out something, it stayed cleared. So I don't like that functionality, and I don't enjoy these champion packs being in the game. Just not a fan of them. I'm alright with everything else, and there are some things that I do like in the game, but those two features are ones that I are in the strong dislike column. Because I don't like the champion packs. Fuck you, Boo Bear. Maybe you fucking watch this damn shit. You understand. Well, difficulty isn't, like, inherently the issue for it. Like, in the case of, like, the champion packs, they're just, like, the attributes and features they, like, demonstrate are just bizarrely out of place for Diablo 1. Like, you have enemies that not only deal life drain sometimes, but will also do, like, mana drain on their hits, which, you know, like, you have, like, a vampiric effect that you could have on, say, like, King Leoric. But in addition, you'll also have effects that occur whenever they die, which is also something that didn't happen in the original Diablo 1 either. And in comparison, take for example, like, the warrior class, for instance. What does the warrior have to deal with? These champion packs that feature all of these either on hit effects, or on death effects, or any other special abilities, like super speed or what have you. Well, he got a few more skills. That's it. Like, that would be another example where the extra added, like, champion packs is something that, like, you could do as a sorcerer and be like, oh, hey, cool, that's really fun. And then as a warrior, like, what the fuck? How the hell do I deal with that? Yes, we have Diablo 2 enemies with Diablo 1 tools. Yes, we do have instant heal potions, which Diablo 2 doesn't have, except for the rejuvenates, of course.
Not enough mana.
I'm out of potions. Alright. But that would end up being a case example right there of, like, the unique packs we deal with pretty well. Normal enemies, we deal with pretty well. But those champion packs, like, not even the unique monsters present as much of a problem as those champion... Just one of those champion pack monsters. Consider how that I was being attacked by Unique and several of his minions, and some other unseen on top of that wasn't that big of a deal. One of those possessed got a fucking hold of me, and I'm like, fuck. How do you find the group like a tabletop group?
Anymore.
I'm not the best person to ask for that, because I can't relate to that problem. Maybe someone in chat can relate to that problem. Just not me. Can't really relate to it. It's one-handed. Interesting. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother walking back to the waypoint. Instead, we'll cast Town Portal.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
King Leoric certainly seemed a bit tougher than his standard version. Butcher ended up being tougher due to his environmental location, more than any modifications to him. The unnamed hero who holds Arcane's Valor, he was a rough challenge, but the closest I've come to death has been against these champion packs, more so than the Butcher, King Leoric, or even that unnamed hero. We do not have any health regen at all. You would have to have an item for that, and we don't have any items that health regen. Nor do we have any items that mana regen. We have a lifesteal capability, which of course doesn't work on undead. Half freeze duration. Freezing. Another thing that's added to this game that wasn't in the original Diablo 1. As if the warrior needed more fucking problems, right? Anyway, this is technically a superior magic stick for all the learning of magic. Like, I suppose my annoyances with the game, like in those particular changes beyond like what I described, is that it further skews the power levels in this game between the warrior, the rogue, and the sorcerer, and I don't even know about the 3 new classes that are added in Belzebub. Where the original warrior, despite his skills, is looking at those champion packs, and I guess it's have to be something that I would ask someone with more familiar with mod. What the fuck do you do? Now, I will say that those elixirs of strength and vitality were pretty damn handy there. Do I just, like, carry those around with me the entire time? Like, I found the elixir of vitality. I bought the elixir of strength. Those were useful. What's damaged here the most? That would cost the most. The Arcane's Valor? Nah, it's probably the sword. Or it might have just been the gear that we are carrying in our inventory. Yellow. Yeah, I haven't died. There is certainly that, and that would be due to the warrior's accoutrement of hit points. And the fact that I'm not trash. No, it's probably a sword cost to upgrade. Why don't we skip upgrading, or repairing the sword? No, what is it that costs too much repair? Oh, it's the Needler, duh. Alright. Let's see here. Not seeing anything that I want. Let's move on. I'll go visit Adria. Well, our to-hit chance is lowered a bit down to 79%. Off the 86% or whatever that we had.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
I'm gonna buy an Elixir of Vitality, I think, and keep it around with me. I don't know about the Elixir of Strength. Maybe an Elixir of Dexterity would be of use. They last for 10 minutes.
What ails you, my friend?
And they're certainly... I thought they were worth it. In our last engagement that we had. Also, thanks, Train. Everyone knows you're passing, Train. Much appreciated. Well, presumably other adventurers are going into the depths of beneath Tristram as well to save the townsfolk. As they do. Yeah, I just can't remember. I just can't forget to repair that. Okay. We're gonna scout around a bit, I reckon. Whoa! I accidentally clicked on the game window, was dragging it around. That's the first time I've done that. Surprised that hasn't happened more. Barrel hell.
I can't get there from here.
I know you can. Open barrels receive bacon. Bacon equals monsters. Now, of course, I knew the plights, some of the plights coming into this. Like, at the start of, like, the first session, I talked a bit about, like, the various classes and how much trouble the warrior had, and I ended up playing the warrior anyway, despite that. So these troubles aren't exactly, like, a novel concept, like, I never thought of that before. It's just an unfortunate situation. There we go. That puts it diplomatically, right? An unfortunate situation. Set items are a thing that's added to the game, too. I don't know why. Whatever. Rare items also weren't a thing in the game. You had magic items and you had unique items. And those were the rules.
I can't get there from here.
Damn, chat's living at a tabletop talk. It's all fucking Bread Boy's fault. And everyone who enabled Bread Boy. I don't mind. It comes up every now and then in the damn chat. saved ourselves some money there. Not exactly as if we're hurting for money. I didn't check work while I was in town. Getting tired of these damn people laughing in the background. I can't wait for some new background music here. Well, if I can't wait, then I should just try to move on then, yeah? Wait. Alright. What we got here?
Let this tome serve as your warning. This is a forbidden place. Return from whence you came and your life will be spared. Horizon, master of the disciplines that summon and bind creatures to this plane, promises death to those who pass beyond the 5 pillars. You have been admonished.
Alright, good talk. Good talk. A little bit more we could explore. Let's go. I don't think there's bodyguards in this Bobo. It actually make use out of heal other. There's no henchmen. I wonder how many times people who in live stream chats who say something like I blah 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 blah. What did I miss? I wonder how many times they actually get a genuine comprehensive answer which encompasses the breadth of what they actually missed. Or whether people pretty much either offer troll answers or like, well, should have just fucking been here then. Maybe watch and fucking try and see what you missed. Great. Fucking Fire Clan. I didn't want that door to be opened again. Book of Golem. Okay, we'll get right on it, Chief. Well, it was not literally the worst. Hey, this magic has been pretty damn useful. The firewall has. I haven't bothered with any of the other spells because fuck it. Anyway, you know what, Horizon? We're gonna completely listen to your warning. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, buddy. And as such, we're gonna let it go. Let it go. Why don't I break the barrels? The barrels that are often full of traps or other enemies. Maybe some loose change, could be a few items, just not worth my time. There, I opened some barrels. I ended up pissing off that archer. Yes, time-consuming would be another thing, too, unless you had some AoE powers. I know you can open this door, motherfucker. I'll open it for you. Step into my parlor, said the get-fucked to the fly. Boop. Alright. I know, fucking Fire Clan. What the hell, right?
It's hot down here.
Useful commentary as always, Warrior. Said fuck your closed door. Oh, I'm not even mad. That's awesome. Here we go. At least we can enjoy this music track again. We have a blood claw out there. Yummy. So, another example of champion packs gone wrong, because those two guys who charged me were champions. He's gone off to heal. Look at all these friends.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
He's poison enchanted? What the shit even? Poison enchanted. Well, they're just gonna give him time to heal up, I suppose. I'd rather use my mana for this. Welcome to the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Alright, so Breakspine hurt quite a bit too. And I presume that's because his poison went through my various protections. Also, thank you, random moaning. Hello. Don't know how much longer the broadcast will go on for. Been a while since I ran the air conditioner. I'm getting toasty. Thinking about that bacon I'm gonna fix later. Thanks, Mana Potion. You're a real bro. Let's deal with this fanatic. What once was opened is now closed. Like my mind. I see. Welcome to the caves, everyone. No, this isn't killing us. It's like what we discussed during Anime Game Week when I was playing Chantilly's. Do you mind, Mud Runner? Fucking possessed motherfuckers again. We meet again. You're fucking part of the problem. I hate you possessed sons of bitches. No. You know what? We're fucking done. Fuck this place. Fuck you. I'm out. Don't even care anymore.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Ring of Atrophy. I'm sure that'll be good. Minus 2 to dexterity. Yeah. So I don't actually know what damage type those possessed mobs deal. It might be pure magic. It might also just be pure fuck you. Because that's certainly what it feels like. Was that the cow level? No. There were no cows. That was level 9. It was in the caves. Those horned demons. Not cows. Well, Death Evan, that's because the bookmark or whatever hyperlink you're using has the beam.com URL, or beam.pro instead of mixer.com. If you just used mixer.com/Grimith instead of beam.pro/Grimith, you wouldn't have the Welcome to Mixer pop up. That would be why. At this point, I'm kind of wondering how much is the lifesteal even worth at this point, but I'm certainly not going to replace the Undead Crown with this.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yep, I sold the crown.
Greetings.
Useful as always, Skeet, you shitty son of a bitch. Hey, you have too much money. I'll take it from you. Wait.
What ails you, my friend?
What's up? Possibly the end of the broadcast, Airfall. We're gonna go back down to level 9, though. I reckon. Let's see if we can give those folks a stern talking to. Should have bought a few more potions. Let's do that. Yeah, Book of Golem. I saw it. I know. I put it in the stash. Notice how I didn't try to read the Book of Golem.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
That's a blood magic book. We can make an exception for that. We'll buy that. Sacrifice life energy in a ritual that causes the caster to become possessed and gain supernatural combat prowess. Causes severe exhaustion. I don't actually know what this does. We're gonna try it, though. Lasts for 10.5 seconds. Causes severe exhaustion. Probably shouldn't cast it down there, though. Alright, so our resists are looking a bit better with the new helmet I've purchased. Physical resistance is, well, eh. Great. No. No.
Not enough mana.
No. Oh, god damn it. I pressed the wrong fucking hotkey. Have a town portal, you son of a bitch. We've made a mistake.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
LOL, I'm possessed. LOL. Alright, so what have we learned? They're still just as fucking annoying. Oh, there's another one. We're going now. Alright. Those are the caves.
What ails you, my friend?
I guess I'd have to fucking use the elixirs of vitality on those champion packs. We were not down there for very
I
long.
sense a soul
We did not
in
kill that
search
many
of
enemies.
answers.
Those are not the folks you want to engage in melee. Problem is that it's kind of what the warrior has. It's kind of what the warrior does. The warrior doesn't have a whole lot besides melee. Firewall. You know what? We're not going to give up on level 9. We won't give up on level 9. But we're going to try a different angle. What if we start over here? Oh, then we would find the stairs at level 10. Ow. I'm not. It's also possible that at this point, 58 armor class, with our 46% block chance, is just not the best. And so compared to the catacombs, where we were rocking pretty damn solidly after we got Arcane's Valor, it's not really happening for us anymore. I do like the extra hit chance from this Valiant Strike, though, along with the extra armor it provides. This is the Belzebub mod. That's good. No, it's an active thing. It uses my mana. Yeah, it gives me extra damage, extra armor for a few seconds. That just knocked him back. It didn't actually fucking hurt him. That's annoying. Wow! Fucking guitar. What do we have going on up here? Wing the Stalker. Arcane Enchanted. I see. I don't actually think the firewall... Yeah, it doesn't really bother them. That taught us something, everyone. Wait, what? Right. Why don't we... Against my better judgment, and this whole great exhaustion thing...
Time to die.
Briefly increase saves causes weakness upon end, so I'm weak. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh. Ow. Insanity, everyone. Woo! Alright, blood magic for you. Woo! Don't that was 10,000 gold pieces for it. What I think is ultimately a fun experiment that we probably won't do anymore. I find I like using this Valiant Strike ability the most, though, because of that extra to hit chance. Don't play Diablo 1 again, it's a trap. But if you do, don't decide to go on hard mode like I did. Don't play the warrior. Don't want to go warrior. That's what I'm telling you. Don't want it. Don't want it for yourself. Want better things in life. Chat is often full of terrible ideas. Don't listen to them. Ooh. I'm kind of interested to see what that is. I'm not interested in repel. You know, I gotta say that even with this -5 damage from enemies... -8 now, excuse me. -8... I'm having a moment with my viewers here. -8 damage from enemies. I still feel as if I'm taking a shit ton of damage. Don't know about you. We're gonna go back to town. I'm interested in what that blade is. My health is 162 right now. Hello, Griswold.
Greetings! It's always a pleasure to see one of my best customers. I know that you've been venturing deeper into the labyrinth, and there's a story I was told that you may find worth the time to listen to. One of the men who returned from the labyrinth told me about a mystic anvil that he came across during his escape. His description reminded me of legends I had heard in my youth about the burning Hellforge, where powerful weapons of magic are crafted. The legend had it that deep within the Hellforge rested the Anvil of Fury. This anvil contained within it the very essence of the demonic underworld. It is said that any weapon crafted upon the burning anvil is imbued with great power. If this anvil is indeed the Anvil of Fury, I may be able to make you a weapon capable of defeating even the darkest lord of hell. Find the anvil for me, and I'll get to work.
Well, I'm sure you're not talking about Arcane's Valor, because that's in the base game at dungeon level 5, and I'm wearing that right now.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
The Spectral Edge, huh? What do we have here? Well, in comparison, we have this that I just bought this session. That deals 17 to 33, along with extra critical hit damage should I get a critical hit, and the odds of that happening are 9%. Compare that to the Spectral Edge. Physical damage is definitely lower, but it adds a random element of lightning damage, which enemies can be resistant or immune to, and magic damage. Along with that, you have an increased attack speed from slow to fast. Hitting steals mana. I'm thinking I would use the unique, or at least I'm gonna give it a spin. I like the extra chance to hit as well. Like, we talked a bit about how important that is to have that extra hit chance. I mean, the minimum damage number is reduced by 4 in exchange for being 20% more likely to hit while attacking faster and having a much higher maximum damage in. It's pretty nice. That's definitely a game changer. You had your use as Brutal Sword of Piercing. I really don't think we're switching back to the Vicious Sword at all.
Well, what can I do for you?
The free market doesn't think this is a valuable weapon, though. It's useful. Certainly useful. The Armor of Thieves, the fluky Armor of Thieves. Resist lightning plus 37% versus cold. That's a weaker shield. You also note that the helmet that I bought, because I replaced the Vampiric Crown last time I was in town, gave me resist all plus 18%, along with the damage reduction. That's what it is. Fucking Griswold.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What ails you, my friend?
Everything. Champion packs are what ails me. Can you help me out? Can you help me out with the champion packs, brother? Brother Pimpin'. Fucking Geed. Geed's just in this game. I presume, like, if you literally can't get rid of your money and Word has nothing for you, you can just gamble it away. Because of course he's not in the base Diablo one. Okay. We drink Elixir of Vitality. We exact our revenge upon those sons of bitches. You know the sons of bitches. Those sons of bitches. We're gonna get those sons of bitches. To do that... I'm gonna accidentally turn off the music. I was thinking this might be a quick way to get to the stairs to level 9, but the problem is that I don't remember where those are. Alright, over here. Because I want another crack at them. I will have my vengeance. In this life or the next. Does the firewall friendly fire? Oh, you bet. Firewall can definitely kill you. Fun part is being a magic-wielding sorcerer motherfucker and killing yourself with your own spells. It's always a good feeling when that happens. Alright, we're about to pull a Lysander's here. Let's do this shit. I'm not finished with you! I mean, it sort of did little bits of damage, but its damage are going to be able to heal up, so... it doesn't ultimately matter. Mudrunner's thinking about it. He's like, I don't know. Seems like a terrible idea. It was a terrible idea.
Not enough mana.
Not fucking around with those possessed guys.
I can't cast that yet.
No chance I'm fucking around those possessed guys. Anyone else who's possessed in the group? No. Okay. Oh. This sword! It's really giving me the edge. Yeah! Oh, shit. Yeah, so you have the 99% to hit. You have me using my Valiant Strike, which adds even more to hit on top of that. You have the fast attack speed. On top of the higher damage output, you have magic damage being dealt with this. Well, we didn't have much of an addiction to health potions with the Vampiric Crown. It just... unfortunately, well, needed to be replaced. We were missing out on resistances. I think he's walled in by lava. One of those moments that happens. Well, you have fun, buddy. Maybe the barrels I could get to him. I don't care enough. Tell Diablo what happened here. Tell Diablo what happened here. Oh, I missed this attack speed. Fucking guitar in the background. Well, we know where the staircase to level 10 is, but I think we should clear out this area first. Come here, Bloodclaw. So yes, welcome to the... Oh, that's cheating. He can charge right over the lava like that. He's a mud runner. Come on. Cheats. Stop cheating. Mom. Mom, they keep cheating, Mom. Ma'am. I don't like this position now that I know they can do that. I can't remember whether they could do that in the original Diablo or not. I'd have to think they could, and I've just forgotten. I can't see why that would be a thing that was added. But it spooked me a little. Fuck you. Yes, it's modified. This is the Belzebub mod. Boozle. Belzebub. There you go. It basically is a fusion of Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, as many of the features in the game are straight from Diablo 2. Some of them are fun, some of them are more annoying than fun. But for now, this warrior's got a leg up in the fight against crime. I didn't even drink the Potion of Vitality. Don't say that name. Don't invoke him. We don't need Michael Keaton here. That's right, Beetleborg. No. Bad. I'll say, you can certainly notice the extra damage. Oh man, I forgot I have, like, that mana steal, too. Ow! You! Bad. So I deal extra damage, and I can regen mana through, like, mana steal. No, the healing spell's a bit beyond me to cast, huh? Well, such is life. Lovecraft themed. Grim Dawn does have that sort of, but it's not really like Lovecraftian. Except for like the final area. Where you have the Cthulhian like monsters. Mal, Warlord Mal really enjoys Grim Dawn. He's recommended it to me before. Privately, he of course did like a series on like a final difficulty. The hardest one, like one of his series. But I really would consider it to be like in the realm of H.P. Lovecraft. You know. Not a whole lot of racism in the game. Is joke. Yes, there's also that fact too, that in Grim Dawn, your ultimate goal is to win and feel good about it. That isn't Lovecraftian at all. like, even if you win, such as like an Arkham Horror, the victory is supposed to be tarnished, as if you lost something so dear to you along the way that you can't really enjoy your victory. To my beloved family, I bequeath to you these barrels. May you enjoy them. Drink it all. Improved combat skills for 5 minutes. Empty promises. What's in your barrel? Empty promises. I love how this sword has changed. Like, me wanting to stop this session into me, like, really enjoying the gameplay again. That we haven't run into any more champion packs. Makes all the damn difference. Right, I forgot they could do that. I was looking at chat. I know, right, Bylord? Lona. A long time since I played that. That's what it was, Poop Bear. I hope they ran into bandits who killed them, because they have lots of ranged firepower. Well, of course he's gotta be white, troll of reason. And we made it back to the town portal. Neat. You know, I kind of feel like a fucking paladin here. With, like, you know, my combination of, like, sacrificing health, and then I feel like I'm doing, like, the vengeance striking. Oh, the fungal tome. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We found it. Yay.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What do you got for me? What do you got? Shield of the Fox, plus 14 hit points. Armor of the Dark. Lapis Ring of Disease.
Well, what can I do for you?
Gotta say, I'm not too sold on these items. Hey, it's still worth 1,000 gold. I'd like to see some fucking townsfolk wear that fucking -5 vitality ring. God, fucking lightning resist is totally fucking worth it. Why am I even bothering to look through weapons? So what the hell's broken here? Like Matt Hardy. Nothing really. Damn it, I accidentally drank a potion. Don't you just hate it when you accidentally press the wrong key in this game? I know, right?
What ails you, my friend? If you had been looking for information on the Pestle of Curing or the Silver Chalice of Purification, I could have assisted you, my friend. However, in this matter, you would be better served to speak to either Griswold or Kane.
Why don't you tell me about the Pestle of Curing? That sounds pretty fucking useful. Pepping, you useless son of a bitch. What do you think about things?
Good day. How may I serve you?
I think Ogden might have some mushrooms in the storage cellar. Why don't you ask him?
Alright, Ogden, tell me about your mushrooms.
Greetings, good master. Welcome. Let me just say this. Both Garda and I would never, ever serve black mushrooms to our honored guests. If Adria wants some mushrooms in her stew, then that is her business. But I can't help you find any black mushrooms. Disgusting.
Goodbye, Combat Shrine. Alright, Adria.
What do we have here? Interesting. It looks like a book of reagents. Keep your eyes open for a black mushroom. It should be fairly large and easy to identify. If you find it, bring it to me, won't you?
Yeah, that's more Inferno Canucks thing if he's still in chat. That certainly does have your Lovecraftian motif. Not yours, specifically. That game certainly does grind into you the feeling of hopelessness and despair. You're fucked. Your ancestors like, let me tell you the story of how I fucked up and how you have to come clean up my fuck up, because it's the family estate, lol. There's a permanent stain upon everything forever. You're all screwed. There's still a green skin hiding beneath this armor. Isn't that right, Geed? That's right, Geed. You know how it is, Geed.
Greetings.
Greetings!
Farewell.
Bye-bye, Pylord. Let's see, what time is it? 9. Been going for 3 hours. I reckon I can play a bit more. A bit. I wonder if that composite staff of a lightning wall will sell for anything of value. Hey. Hi. How's it going?
This is a place of great power.
No, this was not in release Diablo. That dealt a bit of damage to me. I know, I feel like we've been here before in some future game. Kind of makes you think about, like, so you see, like, the cellar that's in the game that was, like, a quest that was left out. And you're like, they used that idea for the Maggot Lair in Diablo 2. Then you see Horizon Sanctum here, and you're like, I believe this was in the base game, like the cellar was. And like the butcher's chambers that were dead. Because like in the original game, like the butcher, like he just had a room in level 2. But it was possible, and it was like fleshed out in this game, that he had his own chambers complete with the cinematic. I know, right? We somehow end up in the void after all. So this one I'm not too sure about, but just based on, like, the mod, I don't think they created, like, an entirely different thing. Like, I don't think the folks who created the mod created an entirely different thing. Temporarily increases magic. Oh boy, our magic stat's actually at 33 right now. I say my word. This music, right? I tell you, like a teleport thing to get past those wouldn't be the most useless. This is Belzebub. It's been linked in chat on a number of occasions. You know, it's tempting. Like, I thought about this the last session. Like, if I had a bot, this bot could cover specifically this thing. Use the base game files. It's effectively like a fusion of Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, but restores some missing Diablo 1 content. Presumably, I could say it like in the video title, but I know folks would just fucking ask me dead anyway. Thing is, I'm not really sure how worth our time being in here is. Well, that hurt. Magic, everyone. No, it was not in Diablo 1 release. I just got done talking with Chad that based on just everything else like the mod creators have done, I think this is something else they got left out of Diablo 1, like the worms and like the butcher's separate room. And I am not particularly impressed or interested by this place. It's a book of insanity. Come on, guys. It's a book of insanity. Fine, I'll read it. It's not like I'm gonna fucking use it. Especially with the music, too. I feel like I just want to go. Like, I'm not impressed by this area at all. It's annoying. There's a lot of magic shit. This is not Behoove the Warrior. Look at this shit. Do I trigger this and then walk away, and will it stop triggering? No. Oh, good. Good, I'm glad this is the thing in my life. No, this is fine. Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. Certainly looks neat. I think we're done with this area, though. I really disliked Arcane Sanctuary in Diablo 2. And that's effectively what this is. It's annoying me just as much. So we were here. It's not difficult, but all this... Look at this speed the warrior has. You know what you can say about Diablo maps? Diablo maps are very compact. At least like the first 8 levels. It kind of spreads out a bit in the caves in hell. And you know what that means? That means that this movement speed isn't that fucking annoying. And then you look at something like this. Your statement's entirely fucking irrelevant, Rasmode. Welcome to Irrelevance. Population U. Like, no. No. No, this can stay on the cutting room floor. I'm done with this spot. Horizon, I want out of here. You can keep your fucking sanctuary. You have bored me. In that particular case, while the challenge in there could be fun, the real challenge is the tedium, and that's not fun. Tedium, everyone's greatest nemesis. Yep, that was definitely me, Inferno. So, we made it to level 9. Of course, we did step foot on level 10 for a few seconds. Got a fungal tome. Still haven't died. Got ourselves a spectral edge. But I think there is not much more left for us this session.
Stay a while and listen.
We got ourselves a gold dagger, plus 30% hit chance, everyone. Woo! Scholar Staff of Maiming.
Well, what can I do for you?
You did, Hork. You arrived just in time for nothing. It's strong mail to sky. Armor class of 45. Compared to Arcane Valor's 25. That plus 10 to Vitality equals plus 20 hit points. Armor class of 25, 40% faster hit recovery is really nice, and the -3 damage taken from enemies. We're going to stick with Arcane's Valor. I'm not going to be buying Strong Mail to Sky in part because that would take off all my fucking money. But eventually, as the warrior, we're going to be replacing Arcane's Valor.
What ails you, my friend?
Of course you won't take these fucking stabs, you son of a bitch. I hate you, Peppa, and I hope you die. You'll die. No, this is not permadeath. I didn't see a hardcore option. I wouldn't have turned it on even if there was. This is supposed to be a relaxing stream.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Alright. Silly Grimith. Oh, another Book of Insanity! Wait. We already bought one of those. To do that again would be insane. This is the second session of this game. The first session is a local recording that I haven't uploaded to YouTube yet, and it's the first VOD that Mixer didn't spit out. It's been eaten. What? Did they decide to add those symbols for everyone, Chaos? Alright. Woohoo. Yeah. Whatever. I know I'm verified. I know it because I fucking signed a contract. That takes care of the session, though. We had some fun. It got frustrating there as we made the transition to level 9, and Horizon's Sanctuary was not even remotely entertaining for me. I think I'm just going to skip that one. One nice thing about Diablo is that, well, most of the shit that you come across in it, the Butcher, King Leoric, like the water supply, the water hole being poisoned, all skippable. You don't have to do it. You just be like, nah, I'm good, and just move on. And I think that's really cool. I'm glad that's a thing in the game. You know, if you don't want to do something, you can just... I'm just here to fucking kill Diablo. That's all. Yep, Griswold. Oh, Griswold. That takes care of it. I still don't have a set schedule. Things are still busy. It is still very, very hot outside. so I only want to broadcast and record at night when I end up being pretty tired, although some of you think I don't sleep. What are your hours, Grimith? I believe Chaos Mole has asked me that at one point. What are your hours? No set schedule yet either. I do look to have more of the Open XCOM Human Purity run done and uploaded by the end of this week, by weekend's end, and might land on Sunday. It's a fun time. If you're watching that series, we have a terror mission that we're doing after we lost 2 Sky Rangers. Because we rock and roll break the rules, and both the Sky Rangers got shot down. So we're in the hole like $1.5 million. We lost quite a bit of score there. And we have a terror mission to do. It's pretty fun. Great situation. Yes. Yes, Hawka Potato. It's good. That series won't be going on for too much longer, due to the 15-hour cap that was put on it per the request. But there's still some fun to be had. Us playing Diablo wasn't a request, it was just something I felt like doing to relax. Daggerfall isn't that relaxing sometimes. And neither is the current Payday 2 crime spree I'm on. And again, I didn't really feel like reading a whole lot and talking. My throat is still slowly healing. Is that like 90% now? 95%? I can belt out break the rules. That's not too bad. Yeah, the Open XCOM is the Human Purity run. Our Diablo run is not for Human Purity. Soothing, some would say, indeed. But yes, I'm gonna go run my air conditioner. I'm gonna go fix some bacon. 2 pounds that are waiting for me. I'm gonna end this local recording.